GloZell. Is you okay? Is you good? Because I want to know. Okay, this is GloZell Green channel, and I'm just trying to get through these questions. If you cannot ask anyone else, okay, because please ask anyone else but me, but then you can ask me. If you can't ask anybody else, ask GloZell. All right, please subscribe to GloZell Green channel. This is where I'm just answering questions, and someone else who might have a better answer, please give them the answer. You know, you can criticize my answer, but give them your answer, okay? And don't jump on them either. All right, moving on. We're gonna call this person Andy. Hello, and this is a girl. Hello. Oh, we'll just call it Andy. I'm not gonna say anybody's name, real name. Hello, GloZell. My name is Andy, and I am in a kind of rough spot right now. I'm 15 years old, and I'm in love with two guys. One guy's 22. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 22. That's 7 years apart. And the other one is 20. I've known the 22-year-old for 2 years, and he stuck by me through everything. I don't know what everything is at 15. You need to explain to me, what is everything? Are you picking cotton? You know, like, were you in the streets? You got off drugs? Because at 15, you look like you have on nice clothes. You're a pretty white girl. I'm trying to, you know, what all? You got to tell me. I can't go by the picture. What all you've been through. Yeah, and the problems with this is his age and the fact that he lives a couple of states away from me, and we text all the time, and we talk on the phone up to 3 and 4 and 4 nights every week. So it's really not your problem that you're like this. This is your parents. There's something wrong with them. But moving on, he recently got laid off. His plans for coming here to see me has been postponed. The 20-year-old I've known for a couple of months now. He's super sweet and kind and not afraid to be himself. He lives in the state next to me, and he has been talking about coming up for a weekend. Here's my two major issues. You've got a lot of issues. There's not just two, but I'm gonna go on. Because you're 15. So in order for you to know a 22-year-old that you talk to 3 and 4 hours a day and a 20-year-old, and they don't live in your state, that means that it's completely by the internet, right? You don't really know these people, because people could say anything, okay? And I bet you they're not even 22. They're older than that and married. But moving on, two major issues. How am I going to explain to my parents that I'm in love with a 20 and a 22-year-old? And how am I going to explain spending a weekend with a 20-year-old? How am I going to figure out, too, how am I going to figure out which one I should be with? They're both very different, but I love them both in their own way. And if you can help me, I really would appreciate it. Okay. If you are bold enough to say, hey, I'm in love with a 22-year-old, then you are bold enough. You can find the right words to tell your parents, okay? You can't be like, I'm in love with a 22-year-old, and then like, I don't have the right words to tell my parents, okay? You super grown, or you still a kid? And that shows you right there that you're 15 and you really are not old enough for these situations. And spend a weekend with a 20-year-old? You should think about it, because these two guys can go to jail, and they should, because assuming that you told them your real age, and now you're gonna go off with them. Don't you see Amber Alerts? You look like the kid that watch my video on like parents pervert prevention. I mean, like, you need someone that's in your class. You know, you don't even need them, but you know, hang out with them, and you should be talking about prom and what's on television and cute stuff like that. You got the rest of your life to be grown. You know, and a lot of problems come with that. Not with somebody whose job laid off already and this and, you know. So I hope that you do tell your parents, and I just wish you had another activity that you could see your worth, you know, that you're really good at, okay? And you can like many people. You know, they shouldn't be that old. I mean, since you're 15, you're not married, you can like someone, you can like different people. However, there is an issue with them being this age, because they are grown and they are going to go to jail if they mess with you, if they go out for the weekend. And if I was your parents, I would make sure that they do. All right? Because we would care about you and not them. Okay? You. So you need to care about you. So you give me all about shut up. All right, okay? I don't want you to get hurt. I don't want to hear that Andy is dead because she decided to go off with somebody from a couple of states away. But so at least tell your parents, and just think about what's good for you. You know, what's your long-term plans? You know, you want to be a doctor, you want to be a teacher, you want, focus on that kind of stuff and do those type of activities that's going to help you get to where you're going, or you want to go. All right? Someone else, please answer that question. You know, because there are a lot of kids on the internet and meeting people. I can't figure out how you're on talking to these people 2 and 3 hours every night. You don't have no homework, you don't have piano lessons. I don't understand. Watch some GloZell videos. I got 2 or 3 hours worth. Laugh your behind off and then get up and go to school. All right, love you, bye. All right, moving on. Y'all are killing me with these questions. Okay, moving on. Whew. Great job on the new advice channel. Great. Now I have a question. Okay, when I was in high school, I was repeatedly molested by one of the football players. I'm not too emotionally shaken by it, but the problem is he is very popular and often attends parties given by my former classmates, which I do not attend for that reason. I am wondering what should I do, if anything, about it. When I told his girlfriend about the incident, she didn't care about it, and I'm wondering if everybody else would feel the same way. Okay, let me preface this first of all by saying, when you ask me a question, just know that I'm not sensitive, okay? So I'm just gonna give you the answer. I am a rubber band-aid off type of person. All right, I'm gonna break this down what you said. Thank you, great job on the new advice channel. Now I have a question. When I was in high school, so I don't know, you're talking about years ago, whatever, I was repeatedly, not one time, repeatedly molested by one of the football players, okay? I'm not too emotionally shaken by it, okay? So what you're telling me for? If you don't care, I don't care. Like, he just raped me over and over and over again, but I'm not emotionally attached to it. Okay, so maybe that's some kind of shield, okay? I can go with that. You know, I put up a strong hold, you know, so I'm not gonna let it get to me. I can go with that for a little bit. But the problem is, he's very popular and often attend parties given by my former classmates. Who cares that he's going to parties, you know, by your former classmates that you don't attend to? You said you're not emotionally, like, if you're not emotionally shaken by it, you know, who cares? All right, and when I told his girlfriend about the incident, she didn't care, and I'm wondering if everybody else would feel the same way. Because my question is, why did you go to the girlfriend? Why? This is what you, police, a teacher, your parents. You didn't do that. You went to the girlfriend. What is she supposed to give you a rape test? What is she supposed to do? Okay, so if you are lying, then you need to figure out why you need this kind of attention, that you say anything. You know what I'm saying? Because this doesn't seem like this is a true story, but if it is a true story, you know, it just doesn't make sense that you didn't go to those 3 places and you let time go by. And now, you know, who cares about the parties? Don't go to the parties. Why would you tell the girlfriend? Okay? Did you think she was gonna hug you? You know, and like, oh my gosh, he did that, girl? No. What? Let's go beat him up. No. You didn't do that. So something in there you wanted to hurt her or hurt him or get some kind of attention because he's popular, and so you went with that. And GloZell's popular, so let me ask her and then I can get my question out or whatever. I don't know. But something about this is not true. Okay? And that is the issue. That is really the issue. You have a cry for help. Like some of these other people that, you know, I talk about that song. This is the cry for help, and you don't play around with somebody molesting you. Do you understand that? You do not play around with that. So if that really happened to you, you take your narrow behind to the police station, to the doctors, or to your parents, not to the girlfriend years later. All right? So you go someplace where you feel safe, but not. Okay, somebody else answer this question, because I'm through. All right? Take care of yourself, take care of your body repeatedly. And you went to the girlfriend once, repeatedly, you said. All right, so I don't believe this story. But if you came to me and you were in person, we would go to the police station. So it's not too late to do that. All right, over and out. Done.